In today's show, analysts point to overleveraged traders after Bitcoin flash crashes to 43,000. We literally had $3.5 billion in liquidations take place in the last 24 hours, with 330,243 traders liquidated, with the largest liquidation occurring on Hobby Global with a value of $43.7 million. And we just hit a new all-time high for long-term investors hodling with 12.89 million Bitcoin. Also in today's show, breaking news, El Salvador buys the dip as Bitcoin price flash crashes to 42,900 as their president Nayib Bukele shares here, buying the dip, 150 new Bitcoins added. And isn't it pretty sweet for a nation state to be buying the dip? Now check this out. He also wrote, it appears the discount is ending. Thanks for the dip, IMF News. We saved $1 million in printed paper. El Salvador now holds 550 Bitcoin. Let's go. And as Max Kaiser shares here, Nayib Bukele of El Salvador has drawn the battle lines today. He is openly battling with the IMF and definitely buying more Bitcoin for his country's reserves. We are all fighting this fight against the central banks, and we are winning. And quoting the late great Thomas Jefferson, I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. Also in today's show, breaking news, NBA superstar Steph Curry asked Twitter for crypto advice, as he shares right here. Just getting started in the crypto game. Y'all got any advice? I'll be sharing my advice for Steph Curry here in today's show. Also in today's episode, PlanB, the creator of the Bitcoin stock-to-flow model, says no top in sight for Bitcoin and stands by his year-end six-figure Bitcoin price prediction. I'll be breaking down the latest updates from PlanB for you. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, after that flash crash, we have all the top cryptos currently in the red and correcting, but where's the Bitcoin price likely to go next? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. If you like making money in cryptocurrency, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium Crypto News Alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, it's all going down September 15th. Teeka Tiwari's next crypto live event entitled Catch Up Hyperboom. An unprecedented event is about to trigger a hyperboom in these 6 catch-up coins that could bridge the financial gap between the life you currently have and the life you want in as little as 10 months. And to register for this live event, go ahead and click the link in the description right down below. Now check this out, just $1,000 invested into Teeka's past catch-up coins when he recommended them would have yielded you insane gains from $27,000 all the way up to $484,000 and as high as $1.5 million in just 10 months. And once you register, it's going to take you here and you'll have the opportunity to get on Teeka's VIP text message list so you can take advantage of all these bonuses. So go ahead and register for this webinar. Click the link in the description right down below, and I look forward to seeing you there. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. As usual, we have a lot to cover. We just had a massive $10,000 flash crash, so let's break it down. Traders were caught flat-footed on September 7th after a sharp collapse in the price of Bitcoin. Saw the digital asset fall below 43,000. I think we touched 42,900 to be precise, and this led to a widespread liquidation in derivatives markets as more than 3.54 billion was liquidated. As pointed out right here, amount of liquidations in the past 24 hours by exchanges in total was $3.54 billion, and in the past 24 hours 330,243 traders were liquidated. Holy moly. And the largest single liquidation order happened on Hobby Global with a Bitcoin value of $43.7 million, and you can see the total on all of the top exchanges, with Bybit leading the pack. Just as bullish sentiment had been on the rise coming out of Labor Day holiday weekend in the US because Bitcoin was officially recognized as legal tender in El Salvador, but the celebration was quickly extinguished by Bitcoin's 16% plunge. Now, data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView shows that the sell-off in Bitcoin began during the early trading hours, then accelerated into midday as the Bitcoin price fell to a low of $42,837 before dip buyers arrived to bid it back above 46,500. And right here, you're looking at the Bitcoin 4-hour candle chart. You can see this massive red wick. Now, here's what traders are saying about this rapid sell-off and what to be on the lookout for as the market attempts to digest the chaos of the day. A fact-focused analysis of the current state of the market was offered by on-chain analyst and statistician Willy Woo, who posted the following tweet outlining September 7th's developments. As he shares here, day opened with equities risk off, some sell down of BTC, medium levels of fundamental inflows which are selling, then stop hunt / liquidity collapse, 1.1 billion of Bitcoin liquidations. Overall, unsupported by investor fundamentals on-chain, exchanges are now in outflows and buy-in, and as pointed out right here by the Bitcoin Archive, long-term investors hodl 12.89 million Bitcoin, which is a new record all-time high. As you can see right here in this chart, the hodlers are going parabolic. Where my long-term Bitcoin hodlers at? Make some noise in the live chat. Now, Willy Woo also shares right here, not entirely sure what the just happened, but that's the sequence of events. The sell-off was mainly on derivative markets, like most crashes. So as noted by Willy Woo, the wider financial markets opened the day risk off, which put pressure on the crypto market. That cascaded as the day progressed. The ensuing sell-off resulted in 1.1 billion worth of Bitcoin liquidations, but on-chain data does not suggest that investors are in a rush to close their positions, and that the most recent activity shows that exchanges are back in buying mode. Now, further analysis of September 7th's move in Bitcoin was provided by crypto analyst Mikhail van de Poppe, who also highlighted the role that overleveraged traders played in the day's price action. As he shares here on crypto Twitter, Bitcoin lost that $49,000 level as crucial support and smacked through it. What just happened? Overleveraged positions getting liquidated and a chain reaction causing a massive wick. If this wick closes above 48,000, it'll be an outlier. Opportunities. So yeah, according to Pop, if BTC can manage to close above that $48,000 range following this pullback, the move will be considered an outlier to the previously established trend and a good buying opportunity should the uptrend resume. However, not all participants in the market were caught unaware by September 7th's downside move, as Crypto Ed shares right here on Twitter. Feeling lucky did not get liquidated in that corrective move earlier today. Wait with getting new. Dry pants might not be over yet. And as you can see in this chart, he literally called it. He shared this at 9 a.m. in the morning. Then he updated us. Bitcoin reached the green box. Let's see how it bounces. Should be it for this correction, in my opinion. And before I break down our next story of the day, El Salvador buys the dip as Bitcoin price flash crashes to 42,900, as well as NBA superstar Stephen Curry asked crypto Twitter for crypto advice, as well as PlanB, the creator of the Bitcoin stock to flow model, says no top in sight for Bitcoin and stands by his year-end six-figure Bitcoin price prediction. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, after that massive correction we witnessed yesterday in the market, everything is still bleeding and in the red, with Bitcoin down 8.67% for the day, trading just above 46,600. We have Ether down 8%, trading just under 3,500. We have Solana down 9.5%, trading at $164. Polkadot down 12%, trading just above $28. And Cardano down 7%, trading at $2.44. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Bitcoin hodlers took profits on Tuesday, just as El Salvador moved to recognize the digital currency as legal tender and a landmark move that could have a significant implication for the global adoption. Now, after hitting local highs north of 52,800 on Monday, Bitcoin's price plunged all the way down to 42,900, which is virtually a $10,000 crash. Peak to trough, the flagship crypto plunged nearly 19% over the past 24 hours. As you can see right here in this chart, the Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele confirmed that his government bought the dip by snatching up 150 Bitcoin during the depths of the sell-offs. And as Cointelegraph reported, El Salvador made its first Bitcoin purchase on Monday on the eve of the Bitcoin law coming into effect. And the initial purchase of 200 Bitcoin was valued at roughly $10.4 million. And checking out his tweet buying the dip, he wrote, 150 new Bitcoins added, hashtag Bitcoin Day. Then less than 5 minutes after the initial buy the dip tweet, Bukele said that the discount is ending for Bitcoin, and he also thanked the International Monetary Fund, better known as the IMF, for helping his country save $1 million in printed paper on his government's Bitcoin purchase. That's right, as he shares right here in this tweet going after the IMF. It appears the discount is ending. Thanks for the dip, IMF. We saved $1 million in printed paper. El Salvador now holds 550 Bitcoin. Let's freaking go. And for some context, the IMF has come out against El Salvador's Bitcoin foray. Its warnings about the country's embrace of crypto may have contributed to the recent bout of market volatility. I sure think it has. Now, El Salvador now holds 550 Bitcoin, roughly worth $28.8 million at the current Bitcoin prices. And volatility is nothing new for the crypto market. The collective market cap of all the new coins was cut in half between May and July as a combo of technical trading, profit-taking, and fear-inducing headlines dragged Bitcoin from a near high of 65,000 all the way back down to 29,000. The market has staged an impressive recovery over the past couple of months, with Bitcoin reclaiming $50,000 and Ethereum hitting 4,000 and the total market cap climbing back above $2.4 trillion. And as Max Kaiser points out here, Nayib Bukele of El Salvador has drawn the battle lines today. He is openly battling battling with the IMF and definitely buying more Bitcoin for his country's reserves. We are all fighting this fight against the central banks, and we are winning. How many of you helped support El Salvador yesterday along with Nayib Bukele and their beautiful people by purchasing $30 in Bitcoin? I know I did it live on the show, and for all of you who participated, much love and respect. I also like to point out that Max Kaiser still believes that his $220,000 Bitcoin price prediction before the end of this year is still in play. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the host of the Orange Pill Pod. And before I break down our next breaking story of the day, NBA superstar Stephen Curry asked Crypto Twitter for crypto advice, and I reveal my crypto advice to Stephen, as well as PlanB says there is no top in sight for the king of all crypto and stands by his year-end six-figure Bitcoin price prediction. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just above that $2 trillion milestone with $244 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current Bitcoin dominance at 42.5%, with the Ether dominance at 19.4%. And checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Near Protocol leading the pack, up 40% for the day, trading just above $9. Algorand up 24%, trading at $1.68, and Quant up almost 6%, trading at $325. Now, which altcoins are you currently most bullish on during this bull run? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 47 out of 100, which is neutral. Yesterday, we were a 79 in extreme greed, and last week, a 71 in greed. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, like we're experiencing right now. BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, now let's break down our next breaking story of the day. Following a lucrative $206,000 purchase of a popular Bored Ape Yacht Club non-fungible token, or NFT, last week, NBA All-Star Stephen Curry has reached out to his 15.5 million Twitter fan base for advice on progressing in the crypto game on Tuesday, tweeting right here, "Just getting started in the crypto game. Y'all got any advice?" And as you can see in his profile pic is this ape, which I believe is the $207,000 NFT he just invested in. Now checking out some of the responses to his tweet, Dan Hell wrote, "Buy Bitcoin, sage advice." And Gary V wrote, 50 hours of homework, something like that, or maybe even 1,000 hours of homework, right? Now, according to the Basketball Athlete's OpenSea profile, he currently owns 16 NFTs in total, including the blue-furred Bored Ape showcased in his Twitter profile. And legendary NFL quarterback Tom Brady, currently sporting the Tampa Bay Bucks jersey, humorously offered his perspective right here to Steph Curry. Whatever you do, don't laser eyes. Now, how many days before you believe Stephen Curry adopts the laser eyes on his Twitter profile? Holla at your boy. And according to live data from DAP Radar, the NBA Slam Dunk NFT project Top Shot sits in the 4th position as the most popular NFT marketplace across the last 30 days, with $28.11 million in sales volume between 112,360 traders. And data from Crypto Slam also revealed that Top Shot is the 4th largest NFT collection of all time by sales volume, with Axie Infinity, CryptoPunks, and Art Blocks claiming the podium spots. And before I break down our final story of the day, PlanB says no top in sight for Bitcoin and stands by his year-end six-figure Bitcoin price prediction. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 900 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also, some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my daily letter, which goes out to over 33,000 subscribers every single day. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a blog I update daily, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button if you like making money in cryptocurrency. Also be sure to ring that bell to turn on all notifications and help me get to 50,000 subs. You can also follow me on all the major podcasts and platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes and Google Play. And of course, you can follow me on crypto Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok, so be sure to follow me there. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day. Quantitative analyst PlanB says Bitcoin is still on track to reach his bold end of the year price prediction. The synonymous analyst tells his 736,000 Twitter followers that the stock-to-flow model, which he popularized in the crypto space, still forecasts a six-figure price for Bitcoin by Christmas, as he shares here in this tweet on September 5th. Bitcoin currently at $50,400. Baseline stock-to-flow forecast of $100,000 $100,000 by Christmas still stands, or more precise, 100,000 average for this halving period between 2020 and 2024. On-chain non-stock to flow indicator shows no sign of a top yet, no red dots. This is in line with stock to flow forecast. And checking out some of the responses, McCarthy wrote, $100,000 average Bitcoin price from 2020 to 2024 means the price must stay above $150,000 for the same amount of time and in proportionality, and that has been below 50,000. That's very bullish. And PlanB responded, correct. I think we go much higher than $100,000. Now, the stock to flow model, typically used in evaluating traditional assets, aims to predict prices by measuring existing supply against the production rate. PlanB also says that Bitcoin's relative strength index, known as the RSI, which measures the momentum of a given asset, is still well below a key level, indicating that Bitcoin has more room to grow as it is far from an overheated market. Quoting him right here, weekly RSI relative strength index is 60. Look at when we last recovered from a below 60 period, October 2020, Bitcoin at 10,000, price then pumped 5x, RSI hit 90 and stayed above 70 for 6 months. Also look at the 2013 and 2017 bull markets, multiple periods with RSI in the 70 to 90 range, as you can see right here in this chart. And checking out his other most recent tweets here on crypto Twitter, new all-time high for Bitcoin, 200-week moving average, and realized cap, which is the average transaction price of all 18.8 million BTC. And he also tweeted, my worst case equals floor indicator. For example, 200-week moving average. Base case expectation equals stock to flow average, $100,000. Best case stock to flow X with an average of $288,000. That's right. If you're not familiar with the stock to flow X model, better known as the cross asset model, it predicts a $288,000 Bitcoin price medium average between 2020 and 2024. And his best case scenario for a December close is $450,000 per BTC. And checking out his most recent tweet right here, funny to see all the sell the news traders handing over their Bitcoins to El Salvador and the hodlers around the world. Make sure you transfer your BTC out of the exchanges and into your own wallet. Sage advice. And as William Clemente shares here, dips are for buying in a bull market. Let's freaking go. Now for a quick recap of what I covered with you here in today's show. Analysts point to over-leveraged traders after Bitcoin flash crashes to $43,000. I also shared breaking news of El Salvador buying the dip as Bitcoin price flash crashed to $42,900. Also shared breaking news of NBA superstar Stephen Curry asking crypto Twitter for crypto advice, as well as PlanB saying there is no top in sight for the king of all crypto and stands by his year-end six-figure Bitcoin price prediction. But where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Shout out to No Money G. I appreciate the super kind and generous $30 contribution in the super chat he wrote for JV and El Salvador Day. Also shout out to Bring Facts. I always appreciate that doobie-dough. And shout outs to Lawrence Abramoff, Manzamula, and Bitbud. Let's go, Central America. And now for the top 3 comments from yesterday's episode. Katie Lux wrote, wow, JV, huge crash. We need El Salvador, our savior. What a huge day for El Salvador's huge middle finger to the global elites. I love it. El Salvi is out of the matrix. The genie is out of the bottle. One love. Peace. As always, Katie, I couldn't agree more with you, and I always appreciate your continued support. This next comment comes from Chris Hayes, who wrote, JV, I appreciate your straightforward daily take on Bitcoin and that your coverage of ish coins is nominal. Much love, bro. Much love, fam. I appreciate your continued support. Now for the third and final featured comment of the day comes from Pokeyman, who wrote, hi, JV, enjoyed your video full of information and your intelligent insights. I bought my $30 Bitcoin to celebrate El Salvador becoming the leading country in the Bitcoin space. Take care. God bless you and yours. Congratulations on buying that dip and helping to support and celebrate with El Salvador. Much love. And to be featured in tomorrow's episode, be sure to drop me a quick comment right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. That's right, Bitcoin is the glitch in the matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, and if you like earning money in cryptocurrency, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications and help me get to 50,000 subs. And don't forget to register for Teeka Tiwari's live event going down this Wednesday, September 15th, entitled The Catch Up Coin Hyperboom. Go ahead and register right now by using my referral link in the description right down below. I look forward to seeing you there, and I'll see you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.